everybody. Hello again. So let's resume. So before we delve into the specifics of admission process, I would like to introduce and tell something about the two esteemed institutions. So founded in year 1953, Manipal Academy of Higher Education is India's one of the pioneer education. It is recognized as institution of eminence by Government of India. Focusing on the holistic development of students, including academic and extracurricular activities. MAHE is consistently working on its vision of creating global leadership in human development, excellence in education and healthcare. TAPMI Management Institute was founded in year 1980 by visionary Shri TAPMI. It was founded in a small city of Manipal, and it continues to be one of the renowned management institutions in the country, and it is one of the few management institutions which are doubly crowned with ASCSB and AMBA accreditations. So it can, with its cutting edge research and management practices, it has got an recognition of NBA as well. We have two undergraduate programs. As I mentioned, I look after admissions process of two undergraduate programs of TAPMI Management Institute. We have IPM, which is Integrated Program in Management, and BBA Honors Program. So Integrated Program in Management is a 5-year integrated program where a student passes out with dual degrees of BBA and MBA. It is offered at our Manipal campus, while BBA Honors Program is a 4-year degree program offered at our Bangalore campus. Both of these programs are meticulously designed with keeping experiential learning in mind. The curriculum is industry aligned, wherein students go for internships after every year. So now looking at the admission process of both of these programs, as both of these programs, like I said, are very meticulously designed, and so is the expectation with the admission process. As admissions manager, I believe, and I think most of you will agree with me, that admissions process plays a pivotal role in decision making of a candidate, right? And a well-structured admission process is why necessity, because admissions team and admissions platform is the first interaction of a student, between a student and the institution. So that is why at TAPMI, keeping all of this in mind, our admission process has been detailed out in that manner. So our admission process typically looks like a student has to complete application, there's document verification round, followed by an interview, followed by admission formalities. But at each of these steps, we have kept in mind that all of this is personalized and detail oriented at the same time. So by personalized, I mean that our counselors are in touch with each and every student. They get tailored solutions from us for all the issues they have been facing. At the same time, they know that each step is very detail oriented. We have transparency and fairness. With so detailed oriented process, we have also tried to keep transparency and fairness in the process. We take care of holistic assessment while admitting a student into TAPMI, wherein we analyze their entrance test scores, their academic performance, their performance in the interview rounds, their overall, if somebody has done some extracurricular achievement. So we take that also into consideration. So a holistic assessment of the student is done by offering the admission into TAPMI. And of course, all of this is done with technology integration, which is enabled by Meritto. So out of hundreds of features of Meritto, I have listed down few features here which have played a major role in streamlining the admission process of TAPMI. So I start my day with looking at the admin dashboard, which gives me a holistic view into the status and reports of various applications, the communication performances. So for instance, a day back I would have communicated to unverified leads, and I would have been, having that expectation that those unverified leads will convert into verified leads. So I will look at the numbers in morning, and then based on the overview that I get from the admin dashboard, I design my day and my team's day accordingly. So in the counseling process, we have set up various priority in calling. So a counselor's day starts, in a very organized manner. They go to query manager, they answer the queries, and there is a priority list set up which they follow during the day. So after I go, every day when I see the admin dashboard, I get to know if, I need to make certain changes in the priority of calling for the counselors. So I start my day with admin dashboard. Another very typical and important aspect of Meritto is campaign dashboard. So campaign dashboard helps us giving insights into the return on investment that we are getting on various campaigns and various publishers we have tied hands with. So it gives us a very good insight into where our campaigns are performing, our outreach, our marketing and outreach campaigns are performing, and hence, whenever we are connecting with any of our admission partners, this campaign dashboard helps us give a detailed insight into, so these leads which you might have received from this particular Google ads, it performed well. While, you ran certain meta ads, those leads did not perform well. So, these sort of very detailed insights are given by campaign dashboard, hence it helps in enhancement and improvement of the performance overall. Next is communication, and communication is the key. So communication is, in Meritto, as all of you must be aware, we can communicate to leads and applications through WhatsApp, through emails, and communication performance analysis helps us to understand if a certain communication was perceived well by the candidates. If it was perceived well by the candidates, or do we need to make certain improvements? So if we have sent 1,000 emails, how many of those emails were opened, how many of those emails were clicked, and if we have sent out a communication on a particular day, has it resulted into application conversion in the following days? So communication is a very important role. This functionality plays a very important role. And not just this, with Meritto, we have been able to tailor communications according to lead status and application status. So we have separate communication plans for verified leads, unverified leads, unpaid applications, and paid applications as well, because those paid applications even need nurturing in order, because those people have not made the choice yet, right? So this is one of the functionalities which has helped us out in streamlining the process. Next is productivity report. So productivity report again helps us in managing the team well. Productivity report helps us in taking insights into every counselor's performance on day-to-day basis. So if we have set up certain calling targets, if we have set up certain communication targets for the counselors, productivity report helps me to check if, maintain a regular check and then help out the team accordingly. Reports and analysis, again, we are able to pull out all sorts of reports and analysis thanks to Hemant and team. And post-application management is something which I have recently, been introduced to. So I have been in touch of Meritto. I have been using this platform in my previous organizations also since 2018. and this post-application have been introduced to in TAPMI itself. So this is an amazing platform. So before this, we used to have, we used to conduct interviews through Excel sheets, scheduling the Teams meetings, giving large Excel sheets to the panels with all the student details. Also, then also panels would come to us asking for some or other detail which we might have missed in the Excel sheet. This post-application functionality has helped us solve that. So now every panel member, whoever is part of the interview process, can have a detailed look into the application submitted by the student along with the documents submitted by those students. And apart from this, we are able to seamlessly schedule the interviews with 2 members in a panel. So I would like to tell you how, take you through how, we have recently conducted an interview process, and I would like to take you through the structure of that. So we have recently concluded one interview process, and we are going to start another one in next week. In this particular interview process, we had conducted 200 interviews per day with 10 panels across 2 campuses. And believe me, it's not an easy task. So while we were planning, we had all sorts of doubts. And we also did a testing round with some lesser number of applications. We did face some hiccups there, and based on which we streamlined everything and started the major round. So as I said, that it's a very detailed process that we follow within TAPMI. The same applies to the interview process as well. So every panel member is given a structured document which they follow to maintain the standardization of interviews throughout the panels. Because on an average, one panel is interviewing 20 students per day, and we want to standardize that also as much as possible. So we hand over a handbook to every panel, including the details of the structure of interview process, the evaluation criteria, and also do's and don'ts. Same goes with students. So whenever a student is allocated a particular panel or a particular slot for interview, they get a call letter from our side which has a set of instructions including their date and time of interview, do's and don'ts that they need to keep in mind while they are in the interview etiquettes, certain documents that they need to carry along for the interview. So it includes all of that. And while we were planning these interviews, so Meritto has not only helped us in streamlining everything on the platform, but also within the 2 campuses as well. Starting with the training of admissions team, to training the faculty members, to assignment of panels. When Hemant has helped me out, and thanks Hemant. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, because you have helped me out in panel assignment for 200 interviews in one day, and that's huge. To evaluation criteria, and they have made an exception of doing this on Teams. So we had asked them that there would be 2 members per panel, and both the members should be able to turn on their video. That's one exception they made for us, and one integration they did specifically for us. And both the panel members should be able to see all the details of the students. So this is how we could streamline the process, and with the help of Meritto. And so always happy to discuss the innovation in admissions. So I'll be here around. These are my contact details. Happy to connect with all of you and take your feedback and suggestions and have a chat around the innovations to be brought into admissions process, because like I said, admissions process plays a pivotal role in decision making of a student. So it is very important for an admissions process to be well structured, well thought of, and seamless for a candidate. So thank you so much for having me here, Meritto. Thank you so much, everyone, for bearing with me. Thank you.